Hi everybody, I decided I would do a book review. I just got this, I think was it Sunday? I'm trying to remember if it was Sunday I got it. I think it was Sunday, sorry. I got a SWAT at a fly. I think it was Sunday, either Saturday or Sunday I got it. I'm pretty sure it was Sunday. But anyways, it's called Murder Trending. In case you guys didn't know, this girl, her name is Dee. She gets sentenced of killing her stepsister, half sister, whatever. And in this world, some people, when they get sentenced, they get sent to this place, and basically they're being sent to their death. And like, it's really weird because they get like sent to their death, but why they're trying to survive it, like it's like a normal day thing. Like they have jobs. There's certain times that it's supposed to be safe that you can go out and not have to worry about your life being in jeopardy. And then there's other times where you have to make sure that you're very careful. And no, I went into it hoping that I would really, really enjoy it. It wasn't a bad book. I started it Sunday and finished it Monday, and I started it late Sunday, so it was funny. It was more like a slasher, like, you know, one of those funny like slasher ones. I forget what you call those kind of flicks. Excuse me. But one of those ones that are supposed to be like kind of cheesy, you know, and things. So yeah, it wasn't the worst book in the world, but it just wasn't like what I was expecting. It's definitely a weird book. I mean, it's hard to really talk too much about it unless you go into spoilers, so I will have a spoiler section. And when I do the spoiler section, I'll put the book down. Right now I got the book up, so you're good. But I don't know. It just wasn't what I was expecting at all. Like I said, it was pretty cheesy. Like, it didn't scare me. I thought it was going to be like a really scary book. You know, like scary deaths happening and stuff. But to me, I mean, some people might think it's scary, but to me it was just one of those cheesy flat hacker movies. Yeah. So, let's see, what's her name again? Dee. I really liked Dee, though. She was one of those people that, she's like, I might get killed, but I'm not gonna let them, I'm just not gonna, you know, take it. I'm not gonna stay here and just watch them, you know, until they kill me. You know what I mean? She said, I'm gonna try to find out who really killed my stepsister, because she, you know, she didn't do it. You know? Or at least she says that she didn't do it. So, yeah, it's very, I don't know how to explain it without going into spoilers. There's this one character, I don't think it's really spoilers. There's one guy, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Ethan. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. But Ethan, he cracks you up. I will tell you that he is a very funny character. He likes to like quote certain certain movies. He likes to talk about, say certain things. All right, let me see if I can find something that he says. I tabbed some stuff, and for the life of me, I can't remember. Like, you know, like what I thought about certain things, and I can't find certain, I don't know. Oh, he says something like, he likes to say like Dirty Harry stuff and things like that. Like this one, he'll say, do I feel lucky? And then he said, well, do you, punk? You know. And the girl says, is that another movie thing? And then he frowns and said, it's freaking Dirty Harry. Were you raised under a rock? it's just, you know, he just says like certain things that just crack you up. There's just one part, but I can't tell you unless you go into spoilers because I don't want to like spoil it. But there's this one funny thing that he says that I really, really love, and I will talk about it in the spoiler section. But this guy, if it wasn't for him, it probably would have got like a 2 or 3 star from me. But he was just so freaking hilarious with different things he would say that it just cracked you up. Like, you know, there was like dire circumstances. Like some of these things he would say, like when like, you know, the people were dying and things. He would just say like these corny, like, you know, movie things. Like one time he says, "Do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do you?" I think that was the one I just did, wasn't it? I can't remember what I just quoted. I think that ain't the one I was going to say. I don't know why that came out. Probably because I just said it. He says that, the one for Die Hard, you know, yippee-yay, yippee-yay, yippee-yay-ho, whatever, mother, you know, I don't cuss, so effer. In one part, and this guy just has he's just so funny that if he wasn't in this book, it wouldn't have been as good. You would have had like the deaths that were kind of corny, you know what I mean? But you wouldn't have like these liners that he says with different movies. I just love when characters are so involved in movies and they love them so much that they just like do the sayings and stuff. But back to the story. Ethan isn't her love interest. Her love interest is Niles. And I don't know. I thought Niles was okay, but there wasn't like a lot of romance. You know, they kissed every once in a while, but I just didn't feel like when they were kissing, I didn't really feel the chemistry. But I didn't like him, don't get me wrong. I just didn't think they were cute together. I did find out after I already bought it and started reading it that it is continued, and I thought it was for only one book, you know? I didn't think it was a series. I think it's just a duology, if I'm not mistaken, but I didn't know that at the time, so I thought it was just the one book. But before I go into spoilers, I will say I did give it 3 out of 5 stars, so that ain't bad. It could have been better. I was hoping when I bought it that it would be like a 4 or 5 star read for me, but it wasn't quite there. But I didn't hate it. I mean, I finished it. It's a fast book, fast-pacing book. So there's that. There is some interesting parts in it, but for the most part, if you go in with low expectations and you know that there's going to be corny deaths and things like that, then I think you'll be fine. I will say there's another girl, but I can't think. I am not good at saying names. Griselda or something like that. It's Griselda. She was okay. She was one of those ones that try to be like a meanie, you know, mean girl or something like that. But to me, she wasn't. I thought Dee was a lot tougher and, you know, cooler than this Griselda, whatever her name is. But she wasn't the worst. So there's that. I liked her more towards the middle end part of the book. So yeah. So I gave it, like I said, 3 out of 5 stars. I just thought, like I said, that it would be better. I just was hoping for more. But I like how it says, 50 million people are about to watch me die. And I'll show you something else. They have, after like the end of each chapter or something like that, they have like the fan clubs. Not the first chapter, they don't have it. I think it's after the second chapter. They have like these chats and stuff where they can, like, the people that are watching can bid and stuff. Or just comment So like this. Since that's on the first couple of chapters, I don't consider it spoily. So yeah, there's that. So, you know, it was, like I said, an okay book. 3 out of 5 stars. So I'll definitely check out the next book, because I will say, because I don't think it's really a spoiler, it did end in a kind of a closing, but yet left open. So, since now I know, of course, it's a continuation. I know why it's opened. But yeah. So that's all I can say without like really spoiling stuff. So I'm going to quit with that part. And now I'm going to go into spoilers. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled, then bye. The book is going down. And when I pick the book back up, then that means the spoiler is over. Okay, here we go. So anyways, I don't know. It just, like, I kind of knew who the bad person was. But I was like, okay, how is this person the one that did it? How would Dee not know the person? Or what the person looked like? So that confused me. But then I was like, oh, okay, duh, when they explained it. But anyways, when she was young, Dee, she was kidnapped. And it was a young girl that did it. She was like 14, I believe. Well, she was pretty young. I can't remember how old Dee was. I think she was younger. I think she was like 10 probably. I'm not really sure. But she was kidnapped. And she found out it was by this girl. I can't remember the girl's name. But, yeah. So, that's who the killer was. But also, her dad was part of it. The girl, you know, the one that kidnapped her. That kidnapped Dee. Her dad was part of it. So he was the, I forget what they called him. You guys will find out when you guys read it, if you read it. But yeah, he was basically the one that put the people into this island or this place. I don't know. I guess it's an island because they were surrounded and stuff by water. So yeah. But there's this one guy, I can't remember his name. He gets killed. He like goes into the water and there's some kind of like, I don't know if it's machine, like if it was piranhas or I don't know what it was. Some kind of animal in there and it killed him. Basically, you know. It was kind of gross, but yet it was stupid. This one girl that gets killed, she gets her, I think it was her head cut off. But it was so cheesy, like the way they did it. It wasn't scary at all. Not a scary book at all, by any means. Like I said, it was more like one of those movies type things where it's cheesy killing. So yeah, but anyways, so it was Dee's kidnapper when she was younger and the kidnapper's dad, who wasn't in it very long, but you didn't know that he was the one that was, you know, the dad. But he was killed at the beginning. So, yeah, Dee killed him because, you know, it was very weird. But, yeah, Dee killed him. But, I don't know. It just, like, I thought it would be better. It was really sad. Of course, this is still spoilery, so if you don't want to know who the next person, who my favorite person was that got killed, then you guys can, like, I'll wait a couple seconds, and you guys can click off, and then I will tell you who was the one that died. Okay, we'll wait a couple seconds. Alright, bye to whoever doesn't want to be spoiled next. And, okay. Anyways. Of course, the one that made you laugh got killed. Ethan. He was next to Dee, he was the best. he was the best side character. Like, I would have rather Ethan have been the boyfriend, and I forgot what the guy's name is that was her boyfriend. At least Niles. And I wish Niles would have got killed. I know that's bad, but I just did not really care for Niles all that much. I thought he was okay, like I said. But he wasn't developed enough. They just didn't seem like they had any good chemistry. He just wasn't fleshed out right, or made, whatever that word is, at all. He just was so, I don't know. I mean, he wasn't, like I said, he wasn't the worst character in the world. But I just didn't feel anything for them two together. And I loved Ethan. I thought he was funny. I think, especially now that I know when he was killed, I didn't know that there was going to be another book. So I was upset. I was sad, but I wasn't like super sad. If that makes any sense. Because, I thought it was over. So, don't matter because the book's going to be over with. So I don't need it to be funny anymore. But now that you know that there's going to be another book, what are you going to do, Which is sad. And I like the way he went out. Like, let me see if I could find the page where he got killed. Let you guys know. I just like the way he went out. And he went out in a way that if you're a fan of movies and stuff, you would love to go out in that way, I guess. But it was a scene through, it was through a scene of one of the movies that he liked. But for some reason I cannot find the page. And I know I like put a thing on it, for... Let's see. No. I can't find it. But anyways, he got shot to death, like in what's that? I just said the thing at the beginning of the video. One of the movies, Die Hard. Where like they were the shootout thing or whatever it was, where he says yippee, and he got to say that yippee mother effer thing. I'm sorry, I don't cuss, so you guys know what I'm talking about. But he got to say that. But basically, he just got shot to death. But he got to go out a way that he would want to go out since he's such a movie buff. But the deaths weren't scary; they were kind of humorous. Which I guess some people would like. I just thought it was gonna scare me. Like, I was like, oh my god, I'm finally gonna read a book that's gonna scare me. Because I don't like scary books. I don't. So you would think I would be happy that it was more of a cheesy death. But I wanted a book to scare me this time. I was really in the mood to be scared. And this one, unfortunately, did not live up to it. But another spoiler before I'm getting ready to wind this up. Like, you found out that the president was involved and a whole bunch of other people in Congress were involved. Like, they all knew that this was going on, that people were being framed. So, yeah, there's that. And, let's see. The way it ended, like, they were still waiting for someone to come and get them off of the island or whatever the heck it is that they were on. And her and Niles kiss. And then she looks up. Looks at the camera. And sees that the camera is starting to follow them. So, cameras are still going. No one's picked them up yet. And that's how it ends. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, the girl that kidnapped her when she was young was named Kimmy. It's a very scary, like creepy person's name, is it? Not really. Kimmy. She was on, Kimmy was on, what is that one? With the Full House. And Full House, her name was Kimmy. Yeah, well, Kimmy ain't that very scary of a name. But then again, my name, Lori, ain't scary, and it could be a killer name, I guess. So I guess it don't matter the name, but yeah. But like I said, my favorite character was definitely Dee and Ethan. So yeah. Okay, now I'm done with spoilers. So I'll put the book back up so people can come back if they want. But yeah, it was, like I said, 3 out of 5 stars. I will definitely pick up the next one when it comes out next year to see what happens next. But at least I know when I go into it next time that it's going to be kind of cheesy. Who knows, maybe next time it'll scare me more. But yeah, I really love the cover. I think it's gorgeous. I love the sides. I love this. I love how it, like how it's, the blood's all splattered. I like the color. I like the sides. So yeah. And it's definitely not going to go bye-bye, because I'll probably do another reread before it comes out next year. But yeah, you see I tabbed pretty well. Not as well as some of my other books, but yeah, I did tab. And like I said, I did enjoy it. It just wasn't what I was expecting. I thought it would be, like I said, more scary. I went into it like, okay, I'm going to actually read a book that's going to scare me. And it fell. Big time. Did not scare me at all. But it's still a fun read. It's really quick. Like I said, really fast-paced. And like I started it, like I said, Sunday night. Finished it Monday evening. I would have finished it probably sooner, but I put it down because I had other things to do. But yeah, it was definitely a 3 out of 5 stars. And that's all I can really tell you about the book. You guys, if you guys like cheesy, like movies that are kind of corny killings going on, the way they get killed is corny, then yeah, it might be, you might enjoy it more. Or if you go into it not expecting a whole lot, like I was expecting a lot, because I was expecting to be scared and for the book to be scary. So if you go in knowing that the book ain't going to be scary, but that the deaths are kind of gross. They're kind of gross. They're just not really scary, like, oh my gosh, I can't read anymore. I'm going to put it down because it's scaring me. Or I can't read it at night because it's going to be too scary. No. This book you can definitely read at night. There is, like I said, some blood, of course. So you might be a little squeamish if you don't like blood. I don't like blood, but it didn't bother me. This book did not bother me at all. So, yeah. But I'm going to let you guys go because this is the second video I did today. And this one's even longer than the first video. And I will catch you all later. So, this one for Lori's book trials was not the best, not the worst. So, yeah. 3 out of 5 stars. Until next time. Bye, everybody. Have a good day.